Barnett up the middle. He's got some room.
Number 25, Trey Barnett.
And he may go. Barnett on the loose. Finally run down at the end, and that should be a horse collar tackle at the end, too. There's no flag. Should have been a horse collar tackle, but as it is, a really nice run by Barnett. Just blocked up very well up the middle, and he gets it all the way down to the Community Christian 12-yard line. Nice run by Che Barnett.
I want to apologize to everybody who was tuning in to watch football and wasn't able to watch it. Finally got it on something wrong with the streaming that we had. We got it corrected now. We're streaming now. We'll get you caught up here as the Wildcats are threatening to score. Ball at the Royal 12-yard line. Brown with a high snap. Pulls it down, hands off to Barnett. Straight ahead, goes nowhere, pushes the pile. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just not much room that time up the middle for Barnett. The Royals played that one a little better defensively. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. Make it 2nd down and 10 from the 12.
So we'll get you caught up here if you were unable to see it. The Royals deferred to the second half. Their opening kickoff, they onside kicked it and recovered it at their own 41-yard line. One play runs it into the end zone. We'll get you caught up here after this. Hemphill now in the backfield with Brown. Be a jet sweep to Trevathan. Cuts it up the middle, out the outside, down at the 10-yard line. Picks up a few yards on that 2nd down run. It'll be 3rd down and about 7 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, not a lot of room on that jet sweep. Trevathan did a good job picking and finding his way for what he could get there, getting about 2 or 3 yards to make it 3rd and 7 or 8 from the 10.
3 receivers now to the left. Trevathan by himself to the right. Hemphill flanking Brown. Play clock just now at 25. Lots of time. Like we talked about off air, the thing about them scoring in 45 seconds is still a lot of ball game left. Now Hemphill in motion. Looking to throw, blitz coming.
Got
it's a screen set up, and it's going to be Trevathan. Strike up the band. Walks into the end zone on that wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, that one was set up really nicely. The wide receiver screen out here to the short side of the field, to the bottom of your screen. Wildcats set it up really nicely, and Trevathan had an escort service for him out there, leading him into the end zone for the 10-yard touchdown reception from Colby Brown. Hope everybody likes points tonight as you've tuned in. It's 14-6 with a 2-point try coming here. We're still not quite halfway through the first quarter.
Wildcats now going to line up to go for 2. 3 receivers to the left. Trevathan by himself. Stowe in the backfield. Gets a snap. Throw out to Stowe in the flat, and he loses the football. I think he was trying to stretch it over the goal line, but he lost it as he stretched it over, and it rolls out of bounds. 2-point conversion, no good, 14-6. Here on the campus of Community Christian. We'll take another break. Be right back here. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here at CCS as the Wildcats are set to kick the ball off now. 6:22 to go here in the first quarter. It's 14-6 in favor of the Royals. Walk up now, set to kick it off. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 30. Runs back to the middle. Misses a shoestring tackle, misses 2 tackles, going to have some room to run. But a good form tackle there, number 2, Grant Davis coming in. I was afraid if he got around Grant, he was going to have a lot of turf to go. Grant may have saved a touchdown there Good play by the freshman, and the Royals will take over at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, touchdown saving play for sure there by Davis Grant as he had it set up. If he could have got around Grant, good job by Grant of making a good sure tackle there, and the Royals are set up 1st and 10 here from their own 35-yard line.
Vaughn again at quarterback, being flanked by McGuire to his right. Gets a snap, handoff, McGuire. No, quarterback keeper. Around the right side, but swallowed up by Che Barnett. Good job out there in the flats. One-on-one tackle there by Che Barnett. Vaughn was only able to pick up a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, really nice play by Che Barnett. And that was a really nice fake by the Royals offense. He fooled all of us. I thought he had given it to the running back, but good job by Barnett of seeing that the quarterback had kept it, and good sure tackle to get him down after a gain of only 2.
Again, Community Christian runs more of a spread offense, but they run a lot out of it. They're at 80% run, 20% pass out of the spread. It's Vaughn and McGuire that do most of the running for the Royals. It's a snap, high snap, hands it off to McGuire.
25, Grayson McGuire.
He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but pushes the pile forward, crosses the 40 up to the 42. They're going to mark him at the 41. It'll be 3rd and manageable. We'll say 3rd and about 4 coming up now.
Yeah, about 4 yards on that play, picking his way up the middle. Good job by the Wildcat defense shutting that down pretty quickly after a gain of only 4 to set up 3rd and 4 here from the 41-yard line.
Last week against Dibble, the Royals were 7 of 12 for 58% on 3rd down conversion. Vaughn gets the snap, another handoff. Met at the backfield. Good job there by the defensive front to swallow that up. That was number 70, Axel McNutt, first one in there on the play. No gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 4.
Yeah, really nice job by McNutt of refusing to be blocked on that one, getting in there right at the line of scrimmage and getting the runner down for no gain. Make it 4th and 4 from the 41.
Royals are lined up to go for it here on the Colgate side of the 50. Maybe trying to get a hard count.
That's what I was going to say. Stay disciplined here if you're on defense. They're probably trying to see if they can pick up a free 1st down by getting you to jump off sides.
15, now 13 seconds on the play clock. Still shotgun formation. Vaughn gets a snap. It's going to be a pass. Throws it deep down the field and just overthrown. And late flag. Super late flag.
I would argue that ball's uncatchable personally. There was a little bit of a grab at the top of the route there. I will admit there was one, but I don't think he could reach that ball anyway, and it was a really late flag. Looks like they are going to walk it back, or they may be wiping this off.
The officials are discussing it.
I think the back judge was coming in maybe with the same thought that we had up here of that ball might be uncatchable.
The flag was thrown really late.
It couldn't be defensive holding because the ball's already in the air. Defensive holding has to occur before the ball's in the air.
Yep. This is a long discussion here. They're walking back to the original line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to wave this off. They are. That's the correct call. The officials doing a good job of getting together, discussing it, coming up with the right call that ball was uncatchable. Yes, there was contact, but doesn't matter when the ball is uncatchable. Good defensive stand for the Wildcats, and now they take over on the Royal 41-yard line in plus territory.
Good field position here for the Wildcats. As a little bit better thrown ball by Vaughn, probably would have got that pass interference call. Nonetheless, that ball was thrown 3 or 4 yards.
You got to remember, he's throwing with the wind. That one the wind probably just carried it a little bit farther than he was anticipating when he put that ball up in the air. Wind really helped the Wildcats there.
Shotgun formation. Stowe in the backfield to Brown's left. Trevathan by himself to the right. Trip Jones, top of the screen.
Yeah, only one high safety look here. If you could block it up, you could hit something deep.
Royals are showing blitz. Here it comes. Going to be a deep pass, and Trevathan wasn't ready for it. That was miscommunication there by the receiver and the quarterback.
Yeah, I think Colby Brown kind of saw what we saw up here. One high safety might be your chance to take a deep shot, and Trevathan just didn't read the same thing from the receiver position. Incomplete pass will make it 2nd and 10 from the Royal 41-yard line.
3:56 now to go here in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Royal 41-yard line. 14-6 in favor of Community Christian. As the sun has now set, it's right at dusk here, but the traffic has not slowed down on I-35. Everybody going to Dallas. Here's the snap, shotgun formation, handoff. No, quick pass out to the far side, caught by Trevathan. Up to the 40, and tries to get to the 35. Picked up and thrown down there by the Royals. Picks up about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, nice play there. Good job on the fake. Is really sold that run hard and pulls it out. And nice little quick, easy throw out in the flat to Trevathan. He does a good job to get 5 yards out of that, set you up with a much more manageable 3rd and 5 here from the 36.
2-down territory here for the Wildcats. 2 receivers split now to both sides. Stowe in the backfield. Brown got the defensive line to jump, but they said they weren't in the neutral zone. No flags.
Yeah,
play
there
clock
was
at 8.
No contact. They got back, so it's not a penalty.
Here's the snap. Pass, has a clean pocket, throws it, has a man open. That's Trevathan, caught at the 27, taken down right at the 27. That's enough for a 1st down. That moves the chains again.
Yeah, good job by Trevathan finding the hole in the zone and setting down as a receiver, giving a good target to his quarterback for a gain of 10 and a 1st down for the Wildcats.
Before tonight's game, Trevathan needed 80 yards to get to that 500-yard mark on the season. 3 receivers, handoff Stowe around the far side, and he's met up in the backfield. That's just a good job there by the defensive end. Crashing in, that was number 5, Dax Crawford, a senior, coming in, and the Royals have shown blitz about every play. They're really going to try to have this offensive line bow up and try to stop the rush.
Yeah, and that's a huge loss on that play. It's a loss of 7 all the way back to the 33-yard line there on 1st down. Did a good job of setting the edge there and not letting Bryson Stowe get away for the loss of 7 on the play. It's 2nd down and 17 from the Royal 33-yard line.
Wildcats go back to the 5-receiver set. There's 4 receivers to the right side. Trip Jones by himself to the left. Here's a snap. It's going to be a wide receiver screen. Trevathan catches it, but the Royals read it. And he swarms, still on his feet, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's not. The Royals have just read that from the get-go. That's twice the Wildcats have tried to run that wide receiver screen to the bunch side. Loss of about 5 yards on that.
Well, and Cody, what it seems to me is it's just a little bit too slow developing. Got to get the ball out to the receiver a little quicker than it's coming out there to make that play work. The Royals have pretty good team speed defensively and just swarming to the football on that set.
It's 3rd and a country mile now for the Wildcats. Officially, it's 3rd and 22. Wildcats have to get all the way down to the 16-yard line for a 1st down.
And looks like Trevathan's a little banged up. He's going to go out for a play.
Davis Grant going to check in.
And the mindset here has got to be, you got to see if you can pick up about half of this on 3rd down to give yourself a reasonable chance to maybe pick it up on 4th down.
Split receivers. Brown with the snap. Has time. Throws it. It's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Falls incomplete. And it'll be a long 4th down to go now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that one was a good job of getting the hands up on the defensive line by the Royals on that one to knock that pass down. And now it's 4th and 22 from the 38. We'll see what the Wildcats do. Might even think about just backing up and trying to pooch punt this one. We'll see.
The wind is blowing in the Wildcats' face here. So even a hard punt probably wouldn't make it to the end zone.
Yeah, the wind is kind of shifting a little bit too, Cody. When we kicked off, it was really more straight out of the south. Now it's almost more out of the southeast, kind of blowing across as well as up the field.
Marlowe now in motion to the right side. Now 3 receivers to the right. Brown with the snap. Throws it to Jones. Down the field, and it's going to be intercepted, and he's going to have some room to run. Up to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Still on his feet to the 40. To midfield. Still on his feet. At the 50, and finally taken down, and a flag comes in.
I think you may have a block in the back.
As the Royals return the interception all the way down to the Colgate 46-yard line. But there may be a block in the back on the return against the Royals. I'm not going to say that was a bad. That was essentially a punt, but your coverage wasn't punt coverage.
The bad thing about it was thrown, though, to the side of the field that you didn't have hardly anybody on, which allowed the big return. It is a block in the back on Community Christian, so they'll step off that yardage. We'll see where they put the ball down.
Oh, the play was officially marked at the Colgate 45-yard line.
It is 10 yards from the spot of the foul, though. So we'll see where they say that block in the back occurred.
So the block in the back occurred on the Royal 47-yard line. That'll go back to the 37. So that's where the Royals will take over.
So essentially it worked out as being an incomplete pass, basically, and they're taking over pretty well right where you were on the field.
Trevathan back on the field now as defensive back here to the near side. Vaughn gets a snap. Hand off McGuire. He's met. Good job there. That was a really good job there by Zeke Marlowe to contain that edge and force McGuire back in. Loss of a couple of yards on that first down run. It'll be 2nd and 12 now for the Royals.
Yeah, really nice job by Marlowe setting that edge and wrapping up. Good sure tackle getting him on the ground for a 2-yard loss on that first down play to make it 2nd and 12 for the Royals from their own 35-yard line.
26 seconds on the game clock, so the Royals will have to run one more play here before the end of the first quarter.
See if they run a play or not here. There's actually a little bit more time on the play clock, but they may go ahead and run one.
Game clock now at 5. Here's the snap. Handoff. McGuire up the middle. Has some room to run to the 40, to the 45. Makes a man miss to the 50. Still shedding tackles to the Colgate 35, at the 30, and finally taken down at the Colgate 26-yard line as we come to the end of the first quarter. As it's been a couple of big plays here for the Royals, and they're now threatening to get into the Colgate red zone. We'll take another break as we start the second quarter. We'll be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back here as we start the second quarter. The Royals lead 14-16. 12 minutes on the clock, and the Royals are threatening to score again here as the ball is now at the Colgate 25-yard line. McIntosh, it's a Wildcat formation. McIntosh gets it now. Tries to go forward, pushes the pile for a couple of yards. Looks like they're going to give him 2. Down to the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Good job defensively that time by the Wildcats. Didn't get into that Wildcat quarterback pretty quick on that one, and we've got a flag now well after the play.
After the play was over, dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct, white. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's exactly what you don't want to see for the Wildcats, as the official tonight is mic'd up.
Yeah, must have been something said there at the line of scrimmage as they were lining up for the next play to draw the unsportsmanlike conduct flag. That'll set the ball down, looks like about the 12-yard line on the half the distance to the goal, and it'll be a first down.
Coda Wainscott now checking in for the Wildcats. Vaughn gets the snap, handoff McGuire. Cuts back up the middle, crosses the goal line and into the end zone. Touchdown, Community Christian.
Yeah, they blocked it up well at the line of scrimmage, and once he got through that first wave at the line of scrimmage, there's nobody home after that as scampers into the end zone for the 12-yard touchdown run.
So Community Christian now leading 20-6, 11:25 to go here in the second quarter as Merlot is set for the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-6 now. 11:25 in the second quarter. We'll take another break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
As the Wildcats have flipped sides of the field, here's the kickoff. It's a short, high, hanging kick, bounces at the 25, batted down at the 20, still on the ground, and the Wildcats are really struggling tonight on kickoff. Instead of running up to catch it, they're letting it bounce in front of them. That's a recipe for disaster. Luckily, the Wildcats got back on it. Wildcats take over at their own 20.
Yeah, I think Bryson Stowe just misjudged that one a little bit. Looked like he expected that was going to come a little farther to him, and instead it bounces in front of him.
It's kicking into the wind.
Right, which probably played a factor in that and makes it a little harder to judge those kickoffs. Fortunately, was able to get back on it and retain possession and start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Hemphill will get the start here on this offensive series in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. Blitz coming from the left.
Handoff number 27.
And Hemphill's just able to get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd and 10.
27.
Yeah, not much room there for Hemphill on that first down run as he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd and 10 here from the 20.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Same formation. Loudermilk and Trevathan to the right of Brown. Trip Jones by himself at the bottom of the screen. Hemphill flanking Brown to his right. Quick pass and right into the face mask of the defender. That was just completely miscommunicated there.
That's broken up.
Yeah, we have an injured Wildcat now on the field.
Yeah, really a lot of miscommunication there. Receiver ran a little different route than what Kobe Brown was expecting. Fortunately, that one wasn't picked off. Can't tell who that is down for the Wildcats.
It is a lineman, but I can't see a number from here. We'll take a break and try to figure out who it is. We'll be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Colgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology in dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
And we're back here. The injured Wildcat, Axel McNutt, being helped off the field with some help of the coaches. So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the Colgate 20-yard line.
And that's going to bring in Denny Foran to replace him for the time being at right guard.
Brown gets a snap. Blitz coming. Has to throw off his back foot and almost caught by Trip Jones. He climbed the ladder. Almost made the one-handed grab. Falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10
Pass intended for number 1.
Yeah.
Bigger punting coming up now for the Wildcats.
Unfortunately, that one just a little too tall for Trip Jones coming across the middle as he had broke open. Brown saw him, just put it a little too high for him, almost a circus catch. But unfortunately now it is punting time, 4th and 10 from the own 20-yard line for the Wildcats.
Offense just looks like it's just been out of sorts here as we start the first half here. Had that scoring drive where there was a little bit of rhythm, but other than that, hasn't really been much going for the Wildcats.
It's 4th and 10.
I think we're going to get a false start against the Wildcats.
Dead ball, false start. Offense, 5 yards, replay, 4th down.
So now 4th and 15.
Yeah, the Royals doing a good job of being disciplined on those hard counts so far tonight. Wildcats haven't been able to catch them off guard yet on it, and now you got 4th and 15 instead of 4th and 10. Looks like they're going to just line up to punt to begin with now.
It'll be 4th and 15.
Colby Brown going to punt. Here's the snap, steps into it, a low line drive punt, fielded at the 50. And almost got tackled, does not, still on his feet at the 50.
Return number 2, Kendall
to the
Davis.
Colgate 45 and pushed out of bounds about the Colgate 40. And another flag comes in after the play. I believe it's on the Royals. Flag was thrown away from the play.
Yeah, probably a block in the back where it's thrown or a hold. Wildcats almost got him down initially and was able to get away, and punt team doing a good job of getting him run out of bounds at the 40. We'll see what the flag is here.
So the runner was marked out of bounds at the Colgate 40-yard line.
Yeah, so in this instance, if it is a block in the back or a hold, I believe it would be 10 yards from the end of the run because the flag was farther upfield than what the run ended up being.
So here's the call.
Blindside block, purple, 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down, Community Christian.
But I think it's actually 15 from the end of the run because that would be more of a penalty.
Yeah.
I think that's what Coach Cater's asking about right now is it should be 15 from the end of the run because if you penalize them 15 from back there, it's really only about a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah. It's really, essentially it's a 7-yard penalty from the end of the run.
That is what it's going to be, though. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals from the Wildcat 47-yard line as we start play again.
Doesn't seem right. So essentially, if you were to make the penalty 15 yards,
yeah, if it was right at the line of scrimmage,
there would be no penalty.
Right. Looks like we're maybe going to discuss this a little more here.
The officials are in no hurry here tonight. They really don't get in too much of a hurry.
But I will say this: so far tonight, they've done a good job.
Yes.
They came together and discussed the flag for potential pass interference earlier, and ultimately got it right and picked up the flag. I think they're discussing here, and they might do that, get it right in the end as well here.
This should put the Royals at at their own 45-yard line.
Right.
Which is a difference of 8 yards.
Of about 8 yards of field position here.
He was marked out of bounds at the 40.
Correction on the spot of the foul. Correction on the spot of the foul. It's 15 yards from where it went out of bounds.
And they
Good call. That was a good job by the officials to talk it over. We all make mistakes, so the Royals will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And that's ultimately all you can ask of officiating crews is even if it takes a minute and get together and discuss it, get it right in the end, and that's what they did there. Good job of officiating to come together, discuss that, and get the call right ultimately in the end.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Community Christian from their own 45-yard line. So far it's been big play runs for the Community Christian Royals as they're now running into the wind. Vaughn in the backfield, shotgun formation.
1st and 10 Royals.
McGuire flanking Vaughn to his left. Now sends a man in motion. Here's a snap. Handoff. McGuire up the middle. Sheds a tackle. Now still on his feet to the 50. And he may have some room to run to the 40. Bounces it outside. Stiff arms Trevathan, and Trevathan finally wrestles McGuire out of bounds
Grant-to-Trevathan
at the 27-yard line.
First down, Royals.
Another big run there by McGuire.
Blocked up really well, did a good job of being patient and following his blocks and finding the hole, and Trevathan staying with him and eventually getting him pushed out of bounds, but not before a gain of 28 and a first down.
McGuire's going to come out and take a breather. McIntosh in at running back now. Gets a snap, handoff McIntosh up the middle, bounces it out to the outside to the 25 to the
number 15,
and still on his feet, and finally tackled by a host of Wildcats at the 24. That was Trip Jones holding on to a shoestring.
Yeah, good job by Trip Jones there, coming up from his corner position in run support, getting a hold of the runner's leg and not letting go, holding him up there for a gain of only 3.
2nd and 7, McGuire back in the game. Vaughn gets a snap, handoff McGuire, straight ahead, crossing the 25, bounces now at the 20, all the way to the 15.
First down, 1st and 10.
That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, just too much room up front. They're getting through the initial line of scrimmage. The safeties and corners having to make most of these tackles. Defensive line's just got to do a better job of getting off their blocks initially and staying, keeping the offensive line occupied so that the linebackers can be free to come up and make these tackles, not let the offensive line climb up to that second level and get blocks on linebackers.
It's a fresh set of downs now at the Colgate 15-yard line. McGuire now lining up right behind Vaughn. Handoff McGuire, full steam ahead, crossing the 15 up to the 10. They're going to mark him shy of the 10 at the 11. So picks up 4, 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, better job that time of not letting those linemen get climbed all the way up to linebackers in their blocks, getting him down after a gain of only 4 on that first down carry.
Ball spotted at the Colgate 11-yard line. 8:55 to go here in the second quarter. The Royals now trying to go up 4 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. Math is off. Vaughn gets snapped, another handoff McGuire. Met in the backfield, but sheds a tackle. Crossing the 10. Taken down at the 8-yard line. He's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, good job initially by Caden Russell getting in the backfield. Wasn't able to make the tackle, but slowed him up enough to let Marlowe get there, clean that up after a gain of 3 to set up 3rd and 3 for the Royals from the Wildcat 8-yard line.
It's really the first time tonight that there's been some penetration on the defensive front, but McGuire, a really stout running back.
It's hard to bring down.
McIntosh now in the game for McGuire. Lined up right behind Vaughn, shotgun formation. Gets a snap, another handoff. Sheds a tackle in the backfield, crosses the 5. The far judge has him marked at the 5. The near judge has him marked at the 4.
In on that tackle number 64,
and the spot will be at the 4. That'll be a fresh set of downs. So it will be, the chains are slow to move. It should be 1st and goal.
Yeah, so now the white hat comes in and makes sure to tell everybody that it is 1st and goal. Bryson Stowe that time almost got there. He came crashing in from his weak side linebacker position and got close to getting him in the backfield, just couldn't quite get there, and he was able to push forward for about 4 yards to make it 1st and goal at the 4.
McGuire back in the game. Vaughn gets a snap. Head full of steam, and he's going to walk in untouched on the left side for another Royal touchdown.
Yeah, just too easy there. Good job of blocking that one up. He patiently waits for his block on the edge to set and just bounces it outside for the 4-yard touchdown run.
Community Christian now leading 27-6. Merlot now back for the extra point. Snap back, high snap, kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is just barely good. I don't know how he got that off.
I was wondering, Wildcat might have got a piece of that, as it was a lot lower of a kick, but still went through the uprights for the extra point.
We'll take another break. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back. It's a high, short kickoff. And Grant smartly calls for a fair catch at the 34-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 34.
Yep, will be the best starting field position the Wildcats have had on a kickoff all night. Good job by Grant of taking a fair catch on that one and making a good clean catch, not letting that one get on the ground, as has happened a couple times on kickoffs. But it feels like you got to have it drive here for the offense at this point. You're down 28-6, 7:16 left in the first half. Need to go get a score here and kind of get a little momentum back on your side. Give your defense a little bit of a break, as they've been on the field a lot so far in this first half.
Axel McNutt still not back in the game. Getting his ankle wrapped right now. 2 receivers to the left. Brown gets a snap. Here comes a blitz. Handoff Barnett, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, may have lost a yard. Knocks him back a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, just not much room there at all for Barnett, as there was Royals in the backfield from the snap on that one. They're getting a lot of good penetration there for the defensive line, pushing that line of scrimmage backwards. Losing a yard there on 1st down to make it 2nd and 11.
Offensive line hasn't got much penetration here as of late. They're getting stood up at the point of attack. Trevathan now in motion. High snap. It's a screen set up for Barnett.
It's
drops
incomplete.
It should be incomplete.
Haven't seen any
should
ruling
be
from the
incomplete.
officials. That's an incomplete pass. He did not have that anywhere
He still
close
hasn't
to long
made a
enough.
ruling.
Somebody's going to make a ruling here, guys. What are we doing?
Okay, and the white hat makes the ruling. No.
So they're saying a complete pass, he's down. No, that's still the original line of scrimmage. So they say incomplete
pass. A blitz coming here from Brown's left side. Just didn't seem like an incomplete pass where the mark was, because Brown was so far back.
Right.
The time he threw it, it was at the original line of scrimmage. Marlowe now in motion. Right to left, now split receivers. Here's a snap, blitz coming. Quick pass thrown, throws it into the grass. At the feet of Trevathan, falls incomplete, 4th and 11.
Yeah, offense just really out of sorts right now, Cody. Not any other way to put it right now. Not getting any push in the run game, and Kobe Brown just doesn't seem comfortable in the pocket so far tonight. Royals have done a good job of affecting him, and now you got another 4th and 11 here from your own 33.
Still split receivers. Stowe in the backfield. To Brown's right.
Colgate.
Brown going to step back now and give this a punt. Steps into it. Line drive punt. Pushes the punt returner back. He calls fair catch at his own 32-yard line. Good punt there by Kobe Brown. With the wind at his back, as the Royals now take possession again with 6:08 to go here before halftime.
Yeah, good punt that time. Getting about 30 yards of field position out of that one. Actually 35 yards of field position with no return on it. So good punt. Defense has got to figure some things out here now, though, and try to slow this rushing attack down and get the ball back. Let your offense get some momentum. Feels like you can't really afford to fall behind any more than you are right now.
So I believe that's 2 straight offensive possessions with no first downs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, 2 straight 3-and-outs for the offense.
After the scoring drive.
After a scoring drive and a second drive where you move the ball before getting stopped.
Shotgun formation, Vaughn in the backfield. McGuire flanking him to his left. Here's the snap. Handoff right up the middle.
Number 25, Grayson McGuire.
Met by Taylor Spears. He goes down, and a really late flag comes in, holding against the Royals.
Yeah, good job that time by Spears coming down in support from his safety position and getting the runner down after a gain of only a yard. And like you said, it's also going to be a holding penalty. Looks like Coach Cater's saying back him up.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Royals back at their own 22-yard line. I believe this is their worst field position of the night. Shotgun formation, McGuire and Vaughn still in the backfield. Colgate showing blitz. Here's the snap. Handoff, McGuire up the middle, bounces it to the left, falls forward across the 25.
Could be tackled by number
to the
4,
26. Picks up about half that penalty yards back.
Good job by Bryson Stowe getting in there and getting the tackle on that one after a gain of only about 4 to make it 2nd and 16 from the 26.
Vaughn and McGuire in the backfield. Colgate linebackers are creeping up there.
Yeah, showed
Marlowe
blitz early.
and Hemphill.
Showed blitz early. We'll see if they actually still come or if they back out now.
The Royals change the play. Vaughn gets the snap. Hand off McGuire straight ahead, right up the middle. Pushes the pile, and the whole pile is moving. Crosses the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Royals.
Yeah, just a good physical play that time by the Royals. Pushing the pile for an extra 3 or 4 yards on that one from where looked like they were originally going to be stopped, getting out to the 33 to make it 3rd down and 9.
Be 3rd and 9 now from the Royal 33-yard line. Trying to get Colgate to jump off sides, and they do. Bryson Stowe jumped off sides on the far side, and that gives the Royals now a very manageable 3rd and 4.
Yeah, it looked like the Wildcats were just a little bit too amped up to send the blitz there. Looked like Stowe was going to be coming on a linebacker blitz and got across into the neutral zone for the 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 4 now. This was a 1st and 20.
The Royals.
McGuire now lined up. Gets a head full of steam, crosses the 40, moves the chains. Needed 4, got 5, and it'll be a fresh set of downs. It looks like McGuire gets a little bit of a head start
first down Royals
when he's lined up there behind Vaughn.
Yeah, I've noticed that a couple times too, Cody. We've seen that from a couple different teams this year and not been called a penalty a lot, but does look like he's starting just a hitch early.
So the 1st and 20 now turns into a 1st and 10 after the Royals were able to get 21 yards there. McIntosh now into the game. It'll be a handoff to him right up the middle. Same play.
Number 15.
And taken down just shy of the 50.
Will be stopped by number 27, Rowdy.
They're going to mark him at the Royal 49-yard line. They're not doing nothing fancy, Blaine. They're just running straight ahead.
No, they're just out
getting
physically.
A good push.
Just out physicaling the Wildcats right now at the point of attack.
It'll be 2nd and 4, excuse me. Gets a snap. Same play. McIntosh up the middle. Sheds a tackle. Bounces out to the outside of the 40. Sheds a tackle to the 35. And he's just shoving Wildcats down.
He's going to
keep on his feet, and he's going to go all the way down to the 22-yard line. He's just throwing Wildcat defenders to the ground.
Just a tough physical run, like you said.
And a late flag comes in.
We got a flag on the play.
I believe it may be some taunting and stuff there at the end of the play. I'm not sure by who. But a really late flag. But we talked about how the Royals have really come out and just kind of punched Colgate in the mouth tonight.
Yeah, it just started on the first play from scrimmage. They had a 38-yard run after recovering the onside kick, and it's just been more of the same all night.
After the play was over, personal foul, White. Half the distance to goal, first down.
So the personal foul against the Wildcats, so to add insult to injury, that'll tack on 15 more yards. All the way down to the, got them
Gonna put it at the 11.
10.
Yeah, gonna put it. Should put it at the 11 as they were at the 22.
Will be marked at the 11. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Colgate 11, and the Royals are looking to really put this thing out of reach.
1st and 10 from
Already
the
leading
11-yard
28-6. Here's a snap. McIntosh
Number
bounces out to the
25,
left,
Grant-to-Trevathan.
lowers his shoulder, pushes
He's
the
gonna
pile,
spin,
still
fight
on his
forward.
feet, and the pile goes from the 5 all the way down to the 2. It's going to be a yard short of the first down. That was McIntosh on that run.
Yeah, not much to say about that one other than just toughness, just out physicaling the Wildcats at the point of attack. I know I
That'll
sound
bring
like a
up
broken
2nd and
record,
1
but
from the
it's
2-yard
exactly what's
line
going
for the
on
Royals.
here is that big Royal offensive line, and those big running backs are just having their way with this Wildcat defense so far.
So it looks like it'll go Wildcat formation as McIntosh will be the lone person in the backfield. Be a direct snap to him. He'll keep it, run around to the right
15,
side,
McIntosh
and he's going to walk into the end zone for
Touchdown,
another touchdown. Royal.
2-yard
Yeah,
run,
was able to
number
bounce
15
that one out
from
to the
McIntosh.
edge.
And we have a flag on the play.
Do have a flag down.
Flag was thrown kind of in the pile. See if we may have a holding call.
I think you might be getting a hold on Community Christian. We'll see here.
So for the moment, there's a touchdown for Community Christian. Looks like the offense is coming back onto the field for Community Christian.
Yeah, that flag was about a yard deep in the end zone, so I think you had either a hold or a block in the back there just in the edge of the end zone. Another long discussion here.
Here comes the call.
Illegal block, offense. From the spot of the foul, 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
So it's a spot penalty. It happened, I guess, a yard inside the end zone, so it'll be marked at the 9-yard line. So it'll be second.
It'll be 2nd down and 9 for
and
the
9,
Royals.
yeah, 2nd and 9 for the Royals.
Got the 10-yard line.
And going to make that 5 yards. They get the Wildcats to jump again.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense. 5 yards, still 2nd.
The Royals kind of making the Wildcats take their own medicine, as we've seen that all year long, as Kobe Brown has been able to get that hard count. 5 yards. That's 2 or 3 times tonight that the Royals have got the Wildcats to jump into the neutral zone. It'll now be 2nd and 4. Vaughn gets a snap. Handoff. McIntosh up the middle. Pulls Cota.
25,
Wainscott
racing the
forward. And I think he's going to be right at the line to gain.
He's just a little bit short. They're holding up the 3rd down
The
signal.
Royals quickly to the line of scrimmage, though. About a half a yard short. Here's the snap. Wildcats weren't set, and the Royals go into the end zone. Touchdown, Community
Royals.
Christian.
Yeah, the Royals did a good job of going
Grant-to-Trevathan.
quick after that play, and the Wildcats just really weren't even ready defensively yet as he goes in from about 2 yards out for another Community Christian touchdown.
34-6 now. 2:25 to go here in the first half. Want to be sure and stick around for the Logan & Sons halftime show. We'll go over some scores from across the district. We'll get some halftime band entertainment. That'll happen in 2.5 minutes. Here's the snap. Ball down. Kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 35-6
And
now.
that's the point
2:25 to
good.
go.
Number 32,
We'll take a break.
Lucas
This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here in Norman. Community Christian taking it to the Wildcats here in the first half, 35-6. 2:25 to go, and here's the kickoff. It's a high, short kick, but smartly fair caught by Davis Grant at the 38-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. We mentioned the last offensive possession was a must score. If that was a must score, this is a desperately needed score here.
It's time. It's now or never as far as a drive for this offense. Got to put something together. You got 2:21, all your timeouts still. Got to see if you can get something on the board here before halftime. You do get the ball coming out of half. Oh, no, you don't. Never mind. You had the onside kick at the beginning, but got to get some points on the board here.
It's going to be Barnett now flanking Brown
Colgate
to his left. 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. Here's the snap. No blitz, clean pocket. Deep throw to Jones, and through the hands. It was a high pass. It was going to be a tough catch anyway.
Pass intended for number 1, Trip Jones.
Falls incomplete.
Incomplete, broken up by number 4.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, taking a shot downfield there. You blocked it up nicely up front. Colby had time. Just good coverage on that one, really, from the defensive back as he was right there in position, and that was going to be a circus catch by Trip Jones. Was the only way he was going to make it. It was going to be a really tough play. Good play defensively by the Royals. Good coverage.
Trevathan, Loudermilk, and Marlowe to the right. Same formation. Brown gets a snap. Handoff. Barnett has some room to run. Crossing the 40. Head tackle.
Jay Barnett.
Crossing the 40 up to the 42-yard line. Picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Barnett had some room there, but it closed off quickly after a gain of just 4. He was taken down pretty hard on that one. He's going to go off, and we'll have 3rd and 6 upcoming from the 42-yard line.
Hemphill now checking into the game. Play clock now inside 20. Game clock rolling at 1:45. Now split receivers.
It'll be 3rd and 7.
And a false start against the Wildcats.
Dead ball, false start, white. 5 yards, still 3rd down.
That's the replacement for Axel McNutt. That's a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be 3rd and 12 now. As the wind continues to blow. Split receivers, Hemphill in the backfield. Flanking Brown to his left. Gets a snap. Looking to throw, steps up. Deep pass down the far side and overthrows Easton Loudermilk. It's like Loudermilk.
Number 15, Easton.
It was going to be a tough catch, but overthrown Loudermilk, 4th and 12.
Yeah, that was one where hadn't taken a lot of deep shots with Loudermilk yet this season. I think just misgauged the speed of the receiver a little bit on that one by Colby Brown as he overthrew it.
And again, Loudermilk having to start in place of Tate Diaz tonight.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because he was open. He had broke open on the route.
Wildcats are showing to go for it. Now they're going to line up, back up, and punt it now under a minute and a half. Kind of a wobbly punt, line drive. Takes a Colgate roll inside the 35, down to the 34. And the Royals will take over, 1:16 on the clock at their own 33.5-yard line.
Yeah, good job to get that one away by Brown as he had some rush on that one. just got it away, and wasn't the longest kick in the world, but did take a pretty good Colgate roll down to the 33.5-yard line. That's where the Royals will start here, 1st and 10 with 1:16 left on the clock here in the second quarter.
Again, the Logan and Sons halftime show coming up. Minute 16, the Wildcat defense not set. McGuire gets it.
McGuire.
Luckily for the Wildcats, he only picks up about 4 yards on that run as they were still running on the defense.
Yeah, you had a receiver in this slot on the near side of the field that was uncovered just because the Wildcats had not got in.
There's still just one
position
defensive back over here. There's a wide open receiver on this side of the field. And they see it. It's a quick pass, high pass, caught at the 35. Luckily for the Wildcats, it was a high pass. That slowed the play up. I'm afraid that may have been a touchdown.
Yeah, I got fortunate on that one. That one kind of hung in the wind a little bit and gave Bryson Stowe enough time to get out there and get the receiver on the ground after a 3-yard gain, make it 3rd and 3 from the 40-yard line.
Clock is stopped.
Don't know why the clock
seconds.
stopped. He was tackled in bounds.
Shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff. McGuire, left side, kicks back in, sheds a tackle, crosses the 45 up to the 46. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, just picking his way, patient, letting his blocks develop, getting about 5 yards on that one and picking up a first down out to the 45-yard line.
Could be the final play of the half if the Royals so choose. McIntosh now going to check into the game for McGuire. McGuire kind of limped off the field. Quick pass. Falls incomplete.
Pass intended for number 1, Sam Boyles. Incomplete.
Looks like McGuire's cramping on the sideline. Stops the clock with 22 seconds. 2nd and 10. Royals at their own 45-yard line. Split formation. Shotgun set. McIntosh in the backfield. Gets this snap. No, quarterback keeper. Vaughn sheds another tackle, crossing the 50, still on his feet. To the 40. It's a foot race to the end zone, to the 30, to the 25, at the 20, and that's where he's taken down by Trevathan. Just slipping through tackles, and another late flag coming in at the end of the play. They're just shedding these Wildcat tacklers. As a flag come in at the end of the play. The officials are discussing. I think here's the call.
Dead ball, personal foul, blue, 15 yards, first down.
So personal foul against Community Christian. That'll back them up 15 yards. Should be about the 35-yard line. 12 seconds on the clock.
And because it's a dead ball, now the sticks are there. Okay.
Shotgun formation. Vaughn looking to throw. Runs to his right. Has a man out in the flat at the 30, up to the 25, and pushed out of bounds. Stops the clock with 4 seconds.
I'm confused as to why the sticks are where they were. It's dead ball after the play. Shouldn't the sticks have stayed at the end of the play? That should have been 1st and 25, not 1st and 10.
So it's another first down. The sticks still haven't moved here on this play.
I think they're confused on the sticks. They're going to try a field goal here.
Will be a field goal attempt. This is pretty close for Merlot. He was close before game pregame. Here's the snap. Ball down. Kick on the way. The kick is up. The kick is length, and the kick is good. Good kick there by Merlot to end the half. And like the Wildcats have done 2 times before this year, the Royals walk off points to go to halftime, 38-6. It's been Community Christian quick and Community Christian often here in the first half as the Wildcats go into the locker room. Try to push reset. We'll come back. This is Logan & Sons halftime show. right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Is your band ready?
This is the Logan & Sons halftime show. Whether taking on large commercial landscapers or your own backyard, trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Steel, Hustler, Exmark, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. Follow Logan & Sons on Facebook as the pride of Colgate, the Colgate Wildcat Marching Band. Making their way onto the field. We will step aside. We'll turn the field mic up and let you parents and grandparents, aunts, uncles, anybody back at home watching your child. Here they are, the pride of Colgate, the Wildcat Marching Band. That was the pride of Colgate, the Wildcat Marching Band. We'll take another break right here on the Logan & Sons halftime show. Here from Norman, it's 38-6 in favor of Community Christian. We'll take another break and be right back here. This is Wildcat Football, presented by First Bank.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
That was the pride of the Community Christian Marching Band for your halftime entertainment. The Wildcats and the Royals have made their way out onto the field. We'll take another break here on the Logan & Sons halftime show. When we return, we'll get some first half stats and keys to the second half for the Wildcats. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology in dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor. and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back here on the campus of Community Christian, just outside of Norman. This is the Logan & Sons halftime show, roaming the neighborhood or on the back 40. Do it in an Intimidator UTV or an NV crossover. Test drive one today at Logan & Sons off of Mississippi in Atoka. Blaine has some first half stats.
Yeah, just fair warning, the first half stats are not pretty for the Wildcats. For Community Christian, 16 first downs, 28 carries for 262 yards on the ground, 2 out of 4 throwing for 18 yards, 4 penalties, 38 yards, 4 out of 6 on third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down. They made 1 field goal there at the end of the half. For the Wildcats, only 4 first downs, 11 carries for 54 yards, 5 out of 15 throwing the ball for only 32 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Also lost the 1 fumble that was recovered in the end zone for a touchdown early in the game. 6 penalties for 42 yards, 3 out of 8 on third down for the Wildcats.
So the Wildcats have dug themselves a decently sized hole here, down 32 points here, as the Royals will get the ball to come out of halftime. Again, they were able to get the onside kick to start the game, and the very next play punch it in for the first score of the game. As we've had the crawler going across the bottom of the screen, some probably unsurprising scores from across the district. Dibble leading Comanche, Holdenville leading Beggs, and Davis leading Tishomingo, all at halftime. So, Blaine, as they put 12 minutes on the clock, what are some things that you want to see here from the Wildcats here in the second half?
Well, for the Wildcats, the main thing I want to see is just, to be real honest, just some better effort defensively. Late in that first half, a lot of missed tackles. Got to clean up those missed tackles. You're getting contact on the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage pretty much. You just got to find a way to get him down, which is easier said than done. But just got to have that effort. Got to play for pride here in this second half. You're down a lot. Obviously you're going to try to come back and win, but down 32 at halftime, that's a tall task. But got to play with a lot of pride and see what you can do in the second half and try to just mentally just start this game over. Just start it over, wipe the slate clean, act like you're playing from 0-0 and go execute some more sound football like this team is capable of doing. We've seen the first 5 weeks of the season.
This has been the Logan & Sons halftime show. And whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard, you can trust Logan & Sons with its full line of Steel, Hustler, X-Mart, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. Follow Logan & Sons on Facebook for more information. And an onside kick attempt is not going to be successful for the Wildcats.
Recovered by the Royals.
I think the Royals had that read up as the ball was touched. I think it was touched. I don't think it quite went 10. They're going to mark it 2 yards short of the required 10 yards, and the Royals will take over inside the 50, now on the Colgate 48-yard line.
Yeah, good try there for that onside kick, down 38-6 coming out of half. Why not go ahead and try that? Just couldn't get the ball to roll quite far enough. Community Christian did a good job of getting on top of that one at the Colgate 48. That's where they will start out 1st and 10.
Vaughn back in at quarterback for the Royals. Vaughn with some local ties to the Colgate area. We'll go over that here in just a minute. McGuire in the backfield. Gets snap, handoff. McGuire upended, and that's a good start for the Wildcats. Stopped there by 72. That's Nelson. Picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, much better job of tackling there that time on that first play from scrimmage. Rowdy Hemphill and Ethan Nelson both getting in there on that one, upending the runner after a gain of only 2 on that first down play.
Same formation. Vaughn in the shotgun, gets a snap, handoff. McGuire up the middle. And again, good form tackle there. Nelson and Wainscott there for a minimal gain. Gains 1 to the Colgate 45. Be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good job there by Wainscott to get in there, blow that play up in the backfield. So we've got a stoppage here.
So go over the quarterback, Vaughn. Vaughn is the grandson of Mike Vaughn, who went to Colgate. Mike went to school at Colgate his freshman and sophomore year, ended at Ada. His junior and senior year,
offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
So there was a flag. That'll be a holding penalty. Mike was a two-time All-American at OU, so Vaughn with some pretty good athletic genes and has done a really good job of orchestrating this offense tonight as it's been true to form. They said it was 80-20. It feels like it's been more like 90-10 as far as run pass. So second and long now for the Royals. Gets the snap. Handoff. McGuire tries to get to the edge. He does. To the 45 to the 50. Pushed out of bounds at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 now at the Colgate 48.
Yeah, good job by Spears and Barnett in pursuit there, getting to him on the edge, getting him down at the Colgate 48-yard line to set up a 3rd and 10 here for the Royals. Much better job at tackling so far these first 3 plays by the Wildcat defense.
I think this may be the longest 3rd down attempt for the Royals tonight. 3rd and 10 from the Colgate 48. McIntosh in the game at running back behind Vaughn, who stands in the shotgun formation. Wildcats showing blitz. It's one-on-one coverage for the receivers. Gets a snap and a dead ball.
Think delay game.
Delay of game. Just couldn't get that off. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the defense has played a little better here on the first couple of plays, but the Royals have shot themselves in the foot with a delay of game and a holding penalty, and that's some of the things that you need for the Wildcats to try to claw back into this. And it starts here on this play right here, this 3rd and 15 play.
Yeah, got to find a way to get a stop here defensively and get off the field. You've got them where you want them, 3rd and really long, 3rd and 15.
Play clock now at 5. Royals quickly to the line of scrimmage. Gets a snap. Handoff McIntosh up the middle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Oh, my goodness.
They blew it dead.
The Royals blew it
dead.
Coach
Thankfully,
McIntosh not happy. They blew it dead. I thought it was a little early on the whistle myself.
I agree. I think it was a little early. I will take it. I will take it as a Wildcat fan. I think they did blow that one dead a little early, but they did blow it dead as his forward momentum, I wouldn't say it had been stopped. It had been slowed.
Slowed, yeah.
It had been definitely slowed, but a big play there by the Wildcats and a big break with that being blown dead as he bounced out of there and was going to have a big gain. As it is, it's no gain. Stopped at the 47, so it's now 4th and 15, and the Royals will
punt into the wind, notably.
It'll be 4th down.
The wind is still blowing. The flag's still at full mast. Trevathan standing at his own 22-yard line. First punt of the game for the Royals. Steps into it. It's a short, high punt. It's going to go out of bounds. That's really good field position.
That's going to get marked.
Oh, my. What are you doing?
What are you doing? That did not go out of bounds there. Are you kidding me? That had to have gone out of bounds 10 yards farther upfield than that.
Wow.
That is ridiculous. That's where it hit the stands.
So
that cannot be marked there. That cannot be marked there.
Well, they're going to mark it there at the 35-yard line.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
where the Wildcats will take over. That ball had to have went out of bounds closer to the 50.
Yeah, or 45 at least.
It bounced in the second row of the stands here.
At the 35, even with the 35. And now we got a flag.
Back at the line of scrimmage. Or no flag.
Another flag.
Sideline warning on Community Christian.
So it'll be sideline warning against Community Christian. So this will be the first offensive series here for the Wildcats. After a questionable ball spot. As the White Hat slowly makes his way back behind the line of scrimmage. Hemphill now in the game, flanking Brown to his right. Gets a snap, handoff. Hemphill tries to get to the outside, sheds a tackle. And I think they may get Hemphill on a face mask. It looked like he was dragging the defender by the face mask against Hemphill. The officials will now get together and talk things over as the clock didn't stop.
Personal foul, White, face mask.
Hemphill grabbed the face mask, but didn't let. He tried to stiff arm, but grabbed the face mask as he got around the defender. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
And that's one you don't see called a lot. He did do it, not saying he didn't, but you don't see the 15-yard variety called on that a lot. Most of the time they call the 5-yard variety on that offensive play, but they did call the personal foul.
So that'll back the Wildcats up 15 yards.
We're marking it off from
the original line of scrimmage, which the foul occurred right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I guess the foul was right about the line of scrimmage.
So that'll back up inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Wildcats looking over at the sideline for the play call as now the chains are slow. This is an absolutely slow-moving crew here that we have here tonight. The chains are not anywhere set.
The chains should still be where they were.
The chains took off walking. They don't even know where the line of scrimmage was.
They don't know where the chains should be now. It had started at the 35.
35.
Now they're getting them. They're getting them right. Looks like now. And the chains should still be there. It should be 1st and 22 from the 23-yard line, or actually 1st and 23 from the 22-yard line.
So they get the chain set at the 37-yard line. Ball is spotted at the 22.
That's not where the original line of scrimmage was. It was the 35 is where the original line of scrimmage was. So now you got to get 2 more yards than you should have.
Shotgun formation, split receivers. Play clock at 5. The Wildcats got to get the play off. 3, here's the snap. Through Brown's hands, picks it up, and is met in the backfield.
Throw it away.
Sheds a tackle, trying to run, looking to throw, throws it downfield, and
you got
a
a flag.
And I think we may have either pass interference or holding against the Royals. So what looked like disaster from the snap, I think may benefit the Wildcats here.
Yeah, Brown had done a good job just to gather that snap up, and as he was running away, that's why I was telling him just throw it away. Don't take a huge loss on it. But you may have ended up with something good.
Defense, 10 yards.
So that'll be a defensive holding. So the Wildcats get 10 of the 15 penalty yards back. Now it's only 1st down and 15 at the 32.
But it should only be 1st and 13. They still have the sticks wrong. The previous play on the face mask, the sticks were at the 35 and 45.
1st and 15, the Wildcats have to get to the 47-yard line with the new chain placement. Hemphill still in the game. Split receivers. Jones and Marlowe at the bottom of the screen. Play clock at 2, 1. They just get it off. Hemphill gets it. Head full of steam, crossing the 35. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Now 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, good job that time by the offensive line, creating some room there for Hemphill. Good tough run to get about 5 yards there and make it 2nd and about 10 here for the Wildcats.
It'll be 2nd and 10 from the original line of scrimmage, or the new line of scrimmage, we'll call it, the 37-yard line. Wildcats looking over at the sideline, waiting the play call. Play clock at 15. It'll be under 10 by the time the Wildcats get back to the line of scrimmage. Now at 8. Here's the play. Hemphill in motion out of the backfield. Gets a snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up a screen. Pitches it to Marlowe, but he catches it behind. No, falls incomplete. That was actually best as Brown takes a big hit. He's slow to get up. He was hit as he pitched the ball.
And Rowdy Hemphill was blew up right at the line of scrimmage as he was kind of leaking out in a formation. Check on Brown here.
Brown slow to get up. Coach Cater and athletic trainer Aaron Blue makes his way out to the field. We'll take our first break of the 2nd half. We'll be right back here on 107.5 KZIG The Rock.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Colgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here as Brown is helped off the field with the assistant with the coaches. Davis Grant now checking into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Grant on the season, 10 of 14, 154 passing yards, 71%, has 2 touchdowns and 1 interceptions in 3 games at quarterback this season for the Wildcats. He's dealt a pretty hefty hand here as it's 8:49 to go here in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 10. Wildcats got to get to their own 47-yard line. Shotgun formation, Hemphill in the backfield. Royals showing blitz, picked up by Hemphill. Davis throwing it across the middle and just out in front of Loudermilk. Grant was hit as he's thrown.
Yeah, unfortunately just wasn't able to get it to him as he was breaking open. Hemphill had done a pretty nice job of picking up that blitzer from his running back spot, but unfortunately wasn't able to complete the pass.
So it'll be 4th and 10 now for the Wildcats.
It'll be 4th and 10.
Going to line up to go for it here. 3 receivers. Now Marlowe. Right to left. Play clock at 10. And Grant's going to step back, trying to pooch punt the ball away. Here's the snap. Punt. Nice punt. High booming punt.
Really
it's going to
nice
push
punt.
That's going to take a Colgate roll inside the 15. Picked up, and it's alive. Colgate gets it. What is the punt returner doing?
Yeah, huge mistake by
wow,
the returner.
The Wildcats recover it at the Royals' 13-yard line.
What are we discussing now?
There's nothing to discuss.
Even he tried to pick it up.
Even if he fair caught it, he still didn't.
He still has to control
the
it
ball.
cleanly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Wildcats get a gift as a nice, one of the best punts of the season. Takes a Colgate roll inside the 15, and the punt returner, for some reason, decided to pick it up with a Wildcat defender in his face. And the Wildcat offense trots back out onto the field. It'll be 1st and 10 now. From the Community Christian 13-yard line. Wildcats right to left on your radio dial. 2 receivers to the right. Hemphill flanking Grant. Going to keep it himself. Runs up the middle. Now to the right side. Taken down about the 10-yard line. Picks up 3 on that first down run. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, nice job of picking his way and getting what he could there.
We'll see how conservative the Wildcats choose to be here as, again, Grant checking in for the first time tonight. Split receivers. The Royals showing blitz. Play clock at 7. Grant gets a snap, looking to throw, has pressure, throws it near side, caught by Jones at the 5, still shedding defenders, and into the end zone, strike up the band. Trip Jones, touchdown Wildcats.
Yeah, really pretty play that time on the wide receiver screen out here to the left side. Trip Jones did a nice job of making some moves once he caught it and getting into the end zone, getting the Wildcats back on the board here mid-third quarter with their 2nd touchdown of the night.
That's Trip Jones' 3rd touchdown of the season for the freshman. 38-12, that's exactly what the Wildcats needed. They take advantage of the turnover by the Royals, lined up to go for 2. Here's a snap, Grant rolling to his right, looking to throw back to the end zone. Got it! That's Loudermilk 2-point conversion is successful, and the Wildcats now trail 38-14 here in the second half. 7:43 to go. Stick around, see what happens. We'll be back right here. This is Wildcat football presented by First Bank.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Colgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
As Walkup sets to kick it off, it's a kickoff to the far side, picked up at the 30, up to the 35 to the 40, down the sideline, and pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Good kick coverage there by the special teams unit. Actually going to push him out at the 40. That's where the Royals will take over.
Yeah, good job of kicking that one to the sideline, kind of helping your coverage unit out a little bit, having him pinned against the sideline. They get him out of bounds after a return of about 10 yards out to the 40-yard line.
So the Wildcat defense was able to get a 3 and out right out of halftime. See if the Wildcats can do the same here. Vaughn in the game, being flanked by McGuire. Handoff McGuire up the middle. Hasserman run to the 45 to the 50. Has open field, 45-40. 35, finally drugged down from behind. Still trying to push the pile inside the 30. Going to get all the way to the 28-yard line. That's just marked up well by the offensive line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Community Christian.
Yeah, just a really nice job of blocking. He wasn't touched until down there at about the Colgate 30-yard line, as Trip Jones did a nice job of evading a blocker and kind of getting him held up long enough for the Cavalry to come and get him on the ground, but that's a big gain there on 1st down for the Royals.
Play clock at 15. 7:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Vaughn being flanked by McIntosh. Handoff. No, Vaughn keeps it himself. Around the right side of the 30 to the 25 to the 20. And finally taken down at the 15-yard line, but a flag thrown, and we will have a hold.
Yeah, Taylor Spears was getting held on the edge is what they're calling here.
Holding. Offense. 10 yards from the spot, replayed 1st down.
So the chains took off moving again, so they got to move the chains back to the line, to where the line of scrimmage was.
And once again, the line judge
has it
on the other side of the field was all the way down the field already, and so now you got to get the chains right. Looks like they do have them back right this time. Actually, no, they're a yard farther back to the Wildcats' favor this time. It was on the 28, now they got it on the 29.
The flag was thrown at the 26.
And now they definitely don't have the chains right, but it's to the Wildcats' advantage, so I'll just not say a word about it. Chains, the spot was the 28 to start that play, and now they got the chains at the 33 and the 23.
Throwing out a lot of yards here.
Actually, no, I'm going
to
take that. Yeah, I'm going to take that back. Now the chains are 5 yards wrong to Community Christian's favor. Again, they're by 5 yards. The spot on the previous play was at the 28, and it was a 1st down play.
So it'll be 1st and 13 after the penalty. A quick pass out to the far side.
Number 4, Lucas Turner.
Tries to get to the outside and does not. I think we're going to have another hold against the
There's
Royal blocking receiver on the far side. That's where the flag was thrown. Coach Hopkins voicing his frustration with some of the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, and it's got to be frustrating. The down markers have to be frustrating too, because that's allowing, by getting the down markers wrong, you're allowing Community Christian to get a first down
10 yards from the spot
for
of the
less
foul.
yards than they should
Replay
be having
first
to
down.
get, if that makes any sense, what I just said.
So that pushes Community Christian back to the 42 of Colgate. It'll be 1st and 20. They got to get to the 22.
But they should
Play
have to
clock's
get
at 15.
But they should have to get all the way to the 18 instead of the 22.
Vaughn and McGuire in the backfield. Vaughn gets the snap. Handoff. McGuire lowers his
Handoff
shoulder,
number 25,
pushes
Grayson
the pile
McGuire.
across the 40, inside the 40 to the 39.
Tackled by number 4, Bryson Stowe.
It'll be 2nd down. Picks up about 5 yards on that run.
Yeah, dragging defenders once again, but what the Wildcats are doing a better job of for the most part so far in the second half is he might be dragging them a little bit, but they're hanging on. He's not breaking as many tackles as he did in the first half.
Vaughn and McGuire in the backfield. Gets a snap. Quick pass, near side open, out in the flat, and almost intercepted.
Pass
Drip
intended
Jones
for
come
the
charging
27.
in. He tried to run a little running back pass out in the flat as the Wildcats are playing a lot more inside. They're taking the chances what they're doing. They're really playing 2-on-1 with the one Wildcat cornerback against 2 receivers, and I think the Royals are kind of starting to try to exploit that as the Wildcats are loading the box to stop the run. But at this point, I think it's a risk you got to take.
17 for the Royals.
Right, I agree with you, Cody, and the Wildcats have done a good job of defending it, even outnumbered so far.
There's a snap. It's going to be a pass. Vaughn steps up, throws near side, and falls incomplete.
Wind really played with that one, Cody. You could tell from up here at our vantage point of the wind really helped the Wildcats out. Blew that one quite a bit.
It'll be 4th and 16 now for the Royals. Still got to get to the Colgate 22. Ball spotted at the 38.
Would think at this point they might think about punting this as long as this 4th down is, but looks like they're still lined up to go for it.
Big play here for the Wildcat defense. 4th and 16. Play clock now at 12 as the wind, I think, has picked up since the game started.
Yeah, and it's kind of moving a little more out of the east and southeast now as well.
Here's the snap. Vaughn back to pass, looks to throw, has a man open down the field in the middle, and it's caught. A diving catch, got behind the safety, Taylor Spears. Makes the catch, it'll be 1st and goal as the Royals convert on their big 4th down play there all the way down to the Colgate 5-yard line.
Yeah, just snuck behind the coverage that time, and
Wildcats trying to sub in, and they're not going to get it in time.
Yeah, going to get caught with 12 on the field.
Late substitution, the Wildcats, well, the Royals were actually quick to the line of scrimmage. They wanted to try to quickly get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and now they didn't mark any yardage off. Maybe they're saying, did the Royals also sub, so they have to hold it up?
So.
I think that's what it was.
I didn't notice that the Royals subbed, but it'll be 1st and goal from the Colgate 5-yard line. Vaughn and McGuire in the backfield. Gets a snap, handoff. McGuire lowers his shoulder, pulled down from behind, picks up a couple down to the 3. 2nd and goal from the Colgate 3.
Yeah, good job on the interior of the defensive line that time, getting into the backfield, being able to stop him after just a short gain of a couple there.
Wildcats had the Royals at 4th and 16. Gets a snap, handoff. McGuire cuts it back to the middle.
Number 25,
no
McGuire.
bueno. Maybe gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, good job again that time, stuffing that one up right at the line of scrimmage pretty much. Maybe got a yard down to the 2 to make it 3rd and goal.
Wildcats playing really a lot more tough up the middle here on the defensive front the second half. 4:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
For the Royals.
Play clock at 10. McIntosh now in for McGuire. Vaughn gets a snap, handoff. Keeps it himself, lowers his shoulder, ball's out.
I think
the Royals got on it anyway. It was a fumble. Fumbled into the end zone.
No signal, but a Royal came up with the ball.
It is touchdown Royals.
That's just indicative of how the night has gone for the Wildcats. You force the fumble at the goal line, but there's a Royal offensive lineman right there to fall on it in the end zone for the touchdown.
44-14 now here in the third quarter. I thought that 4th and 16 was kind of a backbreaker play there. Throwing into the wind, Vaughn makes the perfect pass to Bowers to convert it and get all the way down to the Colgate 5. Now Merlot back for the extra point. Snap back, ball down. Kick on the way, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 45-14.
Chris Warren.
In favor of the Royals. We'll take a break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Colgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And here's the kickoff for Community Christian after the touchdown high kick. Fielded at the 30. But again, no fair catch called, and it just almost gets away from Stowe. He's able to fall on it at the 31-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will take over with the wind at their back. 3:56 to go here in the third quarter as the Royals and the Wildcats have traded touchdowns here in the third.
Yeah, you could see the wind on that one really hold that ball up quite a bit. Stowe thought that one was going to go a couple yards deeper than it did. And fortunately, he's able to fall on it and cover it up.
Well, that's what good a pass that was from Vaughn. That was about a 45-yard pass in the air.
Cut through the wind.
Yeah, into the wind to lay it right into the hands of Bowers.
But he threw it more on a line. He didn't put a lot of loft on it, and that's how he got it in there. A little bit of miscommunication. Wildcats are going to have to burn a timeout. I think they needed an 11th man on the field.
They needed a right guard is what they needed.
Yeah.
Wildcats are going to have to burn one of those valuable timeouts as a substitution. Again, that was the substitution for McNutt, as McNutt looks like not going to return tonight after an injury suffered there in the first half.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication, which can sometimes happen when you got a guy in that hadn't been having to be in a lot so far this year on the offensive line. Just didn't get them all out there on time. Cost you a timeout. Cost you, like you said, a valuable timeout here in this second half.
And you don't know how things will pan out when you're trailing as many points as the Wildcats are trailing. You probably need them timeouts more valuable than having a late substitution come in.
Yeah, and at this point, you're down 31, 3:56 to go. It's a tough hill to climb, but what you can do potentially is, at least if you can find a way to get back within 15 and not lose all of your district points, could potentially be huge for tiebreaker scenarios down the road.
Looks like Brown's questionable to come into the game, the rest of the game as well, so this may be Davis Grant for the rest of the way for the Wildcats. Gets the snap, handoff Stowe, almost lost it. In that handoff from Grant to Stowe.
He'll be stopped by number 15, Kendall McIntosh.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like Davis Grant tried to hold on to that one a little bit longer on the mesh, and Stowe about lost it. Thankfully, he was able to keep a hold of that one. No gain on the play, but you do keep possession at least.
.325 to go here in the third quarter. Play clock now at 8. Gets the snap. Blitz coming. Picked up by Stowe. Deep pass down the far side, and it is caught by Trevathan. He's going to go to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Struck up the band. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a throw from Davis Grant. Dropped that one right in the bucket, right where it needed to be, hitting Trevathan in stride, and Trevathan's speed does the rest. 69-yard touchdown pass, Grant to Tristan Trevathan.
2, Davis Grant.
Really nice pass there by the freshman backup quarterback. Coming in, Colby Brown suffered an injury on the last series, so that's the second touchdown pass thrown by Grant tonight, and that's his 4th touchdown on the season. Wildcats now lined up to go for 2, trailing by 25 now. 45-20, 3:05 to go. 3 receivers to the right side. Grant gets a snap, handoff. Stowe met in the backfield, and it goes nowhere. The Royals sniff that out. 2-point conversion unsuccessful, but the Wildcats get 6. It's 45-20. We'll take another break. We'll be back. This is Wildcat Football, presented by First Bank.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
And we're back here after the 69-yard touchdown pass and catch from Grant to Trevathan. In fact, for Trevathan, that's now his 6th touchdown. Ties him with Tate Diaz on the season, both with 6 touchdowns on the season. As Walkup is set to kick this off for the Wildcats. Here's the kick. Kicked hard over to the far side. Picked up at the 22. Now back to the middle.
On the return.
Still going backwards. Inside the 30. Good kick coverage there. Hemphill and Barnett back on the tackle. The Royals will have to start inside the 30. Looks like they're going to give him the 29.
Yeah, really nice coverage that time by Hemphill and Barnett. Go back to the touchdown play, just something else I want to mention. Obviously, the throw and catch were both superb, but also the offensive line that time held up in pass protection and gave enough time for that play to develop down the field. Really nice job by the offensive line.
And Stowe picked up the blitz. There was a blitz coming. Yes. Stowe picked up the blitz.
Your running back picked up the blitz off the edge, and your line held up the middle and gave you time to make that play.
Vaughn and McGuire in the backfield. Vaughn gets a snap. Handoff. McGuire runs up the middle. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. Good job there. Wayne Scott in on the tackle for the Wildcats. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Coda Wayne Scott did a good job of blowing that one up. Right up the middle initially, getting him on the ground for no gain. Good first down play defensively on that one to make it 2nd and 10. Defense has played much better this second half. You know, you've gave up the one long throw on 4th down, but you've done a much better job for the most part against this rushing attack in the second half.
Royals being very deliberate with the clock now inside 10. Here's the snap handoff. McGuire around the right side up to the 30 to the 35. Stiff arms at the 40. Back. And I think we're coming back here as he lowers his shoulder and runs right through Barnett. But a flag thrown kind of in the area of holding.
Bryson Stowe was being held once again on the edge.
The Royal offensive player said Stowe had him by the face mask.
I don't think that's what's getting called here. I think they had Stowe by the jerseys, what it looked like to me.
See what the call is here. The flag was thrown at the 36.
Face mask. Defense.
Yep.
5 yard on the end of the run. First down.
So it's the incidental kind, only 5 yards. It's unfortunate. It did look like Stowe was perhaps being held as well. One that would have been nice to maybe see offsetting penalties there, throw the hold and the face mask, but not what you get.
So with the penalty, that pushes the Royals inside the 50 at the Colgate 48-yard line. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. 2:01 to go here in the third. Vaughn in the backfield with McGuire, excuse me. McGuire around the right side, has some room to run. Taken down by his legs at the 40. Seems like McGuire has a lot of success more around the right side. It seems like has been the most successful runs for McGuire tonight. Picks up 8 yards at the Colgate 40. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that right side of the offensive line has done a really good job all night of setting the edge for McGuire, and Trip Jones came in there and did a good job of going low on McGuire and getting him on the ground, but after a gain of 8, and you got a Wildcat down.
Looks like Rowdy Hemphill's down. We'll take a break and be back here. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Colgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
And we're back here as Hemphill was able to run off on his own power. It's good to see. I think he may have took a shot. It'll be 2nd and 2 now. Coming up from the Colgate 40. Wind continues to blow. Sorry if you can hear that through the microphone.
2nd and 2 for the Royals.
Still McGuire and Vaughn. Hand off McGuire. Right side.
McGuire.
Crosses the line to gain. Being held from the back and finally tossed down by Loudermilk. Yeah, he pulled a Wildcat defender for about 6 yards.
Yeah, Davis Grant was holding on for dear life to the back of his jersey before Loudermilk finally was able to get to him and get him spun down on the ground. He's just such a tough runner. Just might be the toughest running back we've seen in a while.
And he wasn't even the starting running back. The starting running back got hurt last week. Vaughn gets a snap, handoff McIntosh. Up the middle, waits for the hole to develop. It does, and the pile goes past the 30 up to the 26. Another positive first down run there by the Royals. Picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Royals do a good job of just pushing that pile forward and getting about 5 yards there on first down to the 26-yard line before the Wildcats are able to get him on the ground. The two things I've noticed about both these running backs, they're so patient as well. They kind of sit behind that line, let that line get their legs churning forward, and just kind of fall right in behind them a lot of times and just push the pile.
Vaughn gets a snap. Hand off McIntosh up the middle, crossing the 30, 25, down to the 22. He's going to be right at the marker. I think he's going to be about a yard short with the official on this side.
Yeah, he's about a yard short.
Should be 3rd and 1.
We have a flag on the play.
Oh, another flag.
Thrown in the backfield, the offensive backfield. I think maybe that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
There is a flag as well, though.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, purple. Result of the play is 1st and 10. Purple.
How is it a 1st and 10 when he's marked a yard short?
They give him the first down on the run. So it'll be 1st and 10. Even though they got the first down at the 21.
But they didn't. The official had him marked at the 22.
They're going to mark him. Okay. They're going to mark the ball at the 34-yard line. And that's where it'll be when we return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Colgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back here to start the fourth quarter as we're still trying to figure out the chains.
So we've got 2 on the down marker, but now we put the chains back to where the ball is. Now it looks like we're getting it. So maybe they're saying he was a yard short.
That's what it is.
Which is actually correct.
That's correct. He was a yard short. It'll be 2nd and 14. But the White Hat better come on here and say something. So it is 2nd and 14. From the Colgate 34-yard line. And a timeout called by Community Christian. I think they may want an explanation.
Well, here's another thing about it, too. It shouldn't be second down either, because that was second down, and it's an after the play, so the down should count. It should be third down from here.
Because he said after the play.
If it's after the play, then the down counts. It should be third down.
And the White Hat is
because that was the second down play.
Cater.
And if you're saying he got it, then it's first down. If you're saying he's short, which by where they have the sticks is what they're saying, then it should be third down.
I've called these games for 5 years now. I'm not sure that I've been any more confused than I am here tonight with several.
You know, and you hit the nail on the head earlier off air when we were talking. It seems like the White Hat is probably pretty experienced, and it seems like a lot of the other crew is maybe not used to calling together, and I think that's maybe part of the issue here on some of this.
They still haven't come over to talk to Coach McIntosh. I would think I would want an explanation as to why it's 2nd and 14.
Right.
And really, it's 2nd and 13.
If you're McIntosh, I would want to know, you told me I had the first down before the end of the quarter.
So if it's a 15-yard penalty, it's still marked wrong. If it was at 2nd and 1.
Right, it should have been at the 36 instead of the 34.
There goes the chains again.
Well, the chains can't come back to this because even if it's a first down, that's after the play, it would be 1st and 25.
Nope, it's first down.
The sticks would be.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Royals.
That is completely mismanaged. It should be 1st and 25.
Like I said, I'm trying to make heads or tails of this for you guys back at home. I'm sorry, but I haven't been any more confused as I am here tonight. So the Royals will have 1st and 10 from the Colgate 34-yard line. Here's the play. Handoff McGuire. He's swallowed up in the backfield. Does fall forward for maybe a yard on the play.
Good job defensively there. Number 55, I'm not sure who that is, and Ethan Nelson. No, excuse me.
And a flag comes in.
Easton Loudermilk came in on that one
Dead
as well.
ball. Personal foul after the play was over. Defense.
For what? Tackling the guy? That was a normal tackle.
After the play, that'll be 15 more yards. That'll put the Royals inside the 20. They're going to go all the way down to the Colgate, looks like 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Royals again right to left on your radio dial. Vaughn in the backfield. And now we're going to stop the play. So
now
they're
we're
moving the
sticks
chains back.
again. What are we doing now? If you call that call, then the sticks are right.
You see Coach
What are we
Cater
doing?
lowers his head and shakes his head.
How can the ball be down here but the sticks be behind you?
So we're just doing the hokey pokey with the sticks now.
Oh my gosh.
What's that? It's not the electric. Is it the electric slide? 2 steps left, 2 steps right. 11:46 on the clock. So the change took a short walk, 5 back. Now back to the line of scrimmage to the 18-yard line.
They're right back where they were.
Maybe this is right. Maybe we'll get a play ran here. 1st and 10 at the Colgate 18. Here's the snap. McGuire around the right side, cuts back up the middle. Inside the 5, pushes the pile, is going to be taken down at the 2. Just shy of the end zone.
Just short of the goal line.
Nice hole there made by the right side of the offensive line. They're going to mark him at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal from the Colgate 1.
Yeah, good job by that right side of the offensive line for Community Christian, getting good push, sealing that edge once again to let him get around there for 17 yards down to the 1-yard line, 1st and goal.
McGuire still in the backfield with Vaughn. Gets a snap, handoff, run up the middle.
Grayson McGuire, touchdown.
He's going to push the pile
Royals.
for a Royal touchdown.
Yep, not much to say about that one. When they only had to get 1 yard, as physical as they are, that's hard to stop. They bulldoze him into the end zone for another Community Christian touchdown.
51-20 now the score here in Norman. As the Royals started quick and they haven't let up. Looks like we're going to try
they're going to try the
gate
swinging
here.
gate.
And a new field goal kicker as well. This is Warren. They're going to try the freshman. Here's the pass out to the left side and going to walk into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. 53-20 is the score now. We'll take another break. Be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
and that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Colgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here as the Royals are set to kick off. After they put 8 points on the board, now lead 53-20. Here's the kickoff. Line drive kick, nice kick all the way down to the 5, and it's going to take a roll into the end zone for a touchback.
Got good kick that time with the wind, getting it all the way into the end zone. Wildcats will start off 1st and 10 from their own 20.
So it will be a Thursday night game next week as it's the fall break game across the state as the Wildcats will play host to the Davis Wolves next Thursday night. 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:45 pregame. Again, the final 3 of the last 4 games will be played at home. After tonight, they'll have back-to-back home games for the first time this year. Grant back in at quarterback. Hemphill in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. Quarterback draw up the middle to the 20, to the 25, still on his feet to the 30. up to the 35, and that's where Davis Grant's taken down after a 16-yard run down to the 36-yard line. Nice play there by the quarterback, Davis Grant.
Yeah, good job of taking advantage of the legs of Davis Grant, calling up that quarterback draw. The line did a good job of blocking that one up, did a good job of being patient, letting blocks develop, and picking his way for 16 yards on that first down run out to the 36.
So this will be a short week for the Wildcats as they try to get things corrected on both sides, really all three phases of the game. Play clock now at 5. Hand off to Hemphill around the left side.
Number 27.
He's bulldogged down for a gain of about 2 up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Hemphill tried to get the edge on that one, but Community Christian did a good job of keeping him from getting all the way to the edge, getting him on the ground after a gain of 2 there on first down. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 38.
Stowe now checking in for Hemphill. Running back position. 9:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Three receivers now to the right. Trip Jones by himself, top of the screen. Going to be a handoff. Stowe. No, quarterback keeper around the left side. Has some room to run to the 50, to the 45. And another big run there by Davis Grant. We've seen both big plays happen here. That's closer to a 20-yard run there by Davis Grant.
Yeah, once again, just taking advantage of Davis Grant's speed.
Right as the handoff was taken, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just too much penetration that time by that Community Christian defensive line. They were in the backfield immediately, and Stowe did a good job of fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage and make it 2nd and 10.
Split receiver formation here for the Wildcats. Stowe flanking Grant to his right. Gets a snap.
Keeps it again.
Keeps it again around the right side. Stumbles, but goes past the line of scrimmage. Falls forward, picks up a yard. Up to the 43. It'll be 3rd down and 9 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, unfortunately on that one, the turf monster kind of got him a little bit. He was able to stay up, but it really slowed him down. I think without that stumble, he would have been able to get several more yards. As it is, he got 1, and it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 43.
Coach Hopkins, he's giving somebody an earful on the far side. 3 receivers now to the left. Blitz coming. Wildcats run right into the blitz. And Stowe goes backwards.
Broken up, stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, just nothing Bryson could do on that one. He had Royals all over him as soon as he got that handoff, and looks like they're going to mark it all the way back at midfield.
50.
It's a loss of 7 on that one. Make it 4th and 16 from midfield.
See what the Wildcats choose to do here. It is 3rd down. They still have it marked at 3rd down. Now 4th down. Wouldn't expect anything else. Here's the 4th down play.
4th and 16.
Blitz coming. Grant evades it, throws it deep down the sideline, and almost caught. That was fixing to be a spectacular play.
Zeke Marlowe incomplete.
Thrown in the right general area, but
It'll be turnover.
good Marlowe had to go up and kind of twist and contort his body around. Falls incomplete, and be a turnover on downs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, good effort by Grant just to get out of that sack, as it looked like they were going to have him dead to rights there, coming off that left edge with the blitz. Did a good job evading it, keeping his eyes downfield, and almost connected with Marlowe. Would have been a really spectacular play, but as it is, you turn it over on downs to Community Christian. They'll have 1st and 10 from the 50, and they're still okay. Now they're the White Hat saying 1st down, but the sticks still haven't moved.
Why would we expect anything else? White Hat waving his hand, telling the clock to let it roll. The chains still have not moved. One of them's on his phone, it looks like. It'll be 1st and 10 for Community Christian. Here we go, back to play, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Looks like we got the backups in for Community Christian. Up to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, still on his feet. Shedding tacklers and pushed out of bounds just shy of the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, really nice run. Backup running back in there, and he showed a good burst of speed on that one. Getting through that hole quickly and getting all the way down to the Wildcat 26-yard line.
Looks like Scowden now in at at quarterback, freshman quarterback. Mixed in with the running back, Cottrell. So a freshman backfield here. Is game clock now inside 5 minutes. Royals trying to get to 60.
Low
flag comes down. I think we'll have a false start against the Royals. Is a false start against Community Christian. Stops the clock at 4:46. The score is 53-20. As we look back at the last district games here for the Wildcats, defense giving up 42, 36, and now 53 here in 3 district games for the Wildcats. Split receiver formation. Handoff to the running back, tries to get to the edge, cuts around and does, picks up a couple of yards on that run. Looks like he gets 4 of the 5 yards back. It will be, at this point I'm scared to say what down it is.
2nd and 11. 2nd
and 11 from the Colgate 27-yard line.
You know, to your point about the defense, you know, it's been 3 very different offenses and different attacks as well. You know, Holdenville does all the misdirection, has some good athletes, and then Comanche, it was really more just about their quarterback is a really, really good athlete.
Containing the quarterback.
And then tonight it's been the bruising running attack and just so hard to tackle.
Here's a snap, handoff, running back again, right side, cuts it back to the middle, but thrown down by the Colgate defensive lineman Ethan Nelson, getting in the backfield, making the tackle for no gain. 3rd and 11 for the Royals.
Yeah, Nelson and Easton Loudermilk combined on that one to get the runner down for, actually they're going to set it down about a loss of a yard back to the 28. We'll make it 3rd down and 12 from the Wildcat 28-yard line.
We've got the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show coming up here in about 3 minutes as the wind is picking up here in Norman. It'll be a headwind headed home for the Wildcats. Split receivers. Quarterback gets a snap, handoff, sheds a tackler in the backfield. Back to the left, now to the right, and he's going to get the edge to the 15, to the 10. Pushed out of bounds at the 5, and a couple of flags come in.
Yeah, you're going to have a block in the back is what the one on the far hash is for. Don't know
Trip
if the one
Jones
in the middle
is on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if the one in the middle is for the same thing or if it's for maybe a block on Trip Jones.
Hope Trip's okay. We'll take a break. 2:50 on the clock. We'll be back right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local Farmers Agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and life happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
And we're back. Trip Jones is able to walk off by himself. That's good to see.
The penalty was a block in the back at the 23-yard line, so they've pushed the ball back to the 33-yard line where it'll be 3rd and 17 for the Royals.
It's freshmen across the board, basically freshmen across the board for both teams. Quarterback gets a snap, handoff, running back around the left side, cuts back to the middle, has some room to run, crossing the 30, inside the 30, and another flag comes in.
I think you're going to have a hold on this one. Looked like a Wildcat got held and thrown to the ground.
Second half has not been clean at all for both teams.
No, it has kind of turned into a flag fest a little bit in the second half.
The Royals are walking backwards. The flag was thrown at the 32-yard line.
Well, maybe we
have a hold against the Royals. Penalties declined. That should bring up 4th down, I think.
Yes, yeah, that's why you decline it, because the result of the play is going to make it 4th and 11 from the 27.
So here's the 4th down play. Gets a snap, handoff, and hey, my goodness. What?
Easton Loudermilk.
Goodness gracious. Loudermilk came in with a head full of steam and pile drove the running back into the ground for no gain. The Royals turn over on downs, and the Wildcats will take over at their own 32-yard line. 2:15 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, really nice play by Loudermilk. Came unblocked through the line and came with a vengeance on that running back. Dropped him for a loss of 5 yards on the 4th down play to get the turnover on downs. Wildcats take over 1st and 10 from their own 32 with 2:15 to play.
It looked like a frustration hit is what it looked like.
But a good legal one, not,
No, nothing malicious
Nothing
about
malicious
it.
at all.
No.
Just good, good, clean, hard hit. Nice play.
So again, next week is a Thursday night game as the Wildcats are going to fall to 1 and 2 in district play, 4 and 2 overall. This will push the Wildcats outside of the playoff position with a loss tonight. Handoff to Walkup around the left side, sheds a tackler up to the 35 and didn't quite get to the 40, got to the 39. Good piece of running there by Jet Walkup. Freshman running back picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, nice run there on 1st down by Walkup, getting 7 yards, blocked up well by the left side of that line, and nice way to start the possession with a 7-yard run there on 1st down.
Grant still in the game. Grant's played pretty well in the backup position. He's had to come in here in the 3rd quarter after an injury to Colby Brown.
Hey, Grant's played very well, I think, and I think he gives you a little bit of a dynamic, too, with his legs.
Here's the play from Grant, 2nd and 3. Handoff, knows he's going to keep it himself. Around the left side of the 45, bounces it outside the midfield to the 50. To the Community Christian 45, and he lays the hit on the freshman, lowers his shoulder, and a flag comes in, and now flags coming everywhere. Everybody throws a flag.
Well, it can't be for the Grant hit because that's just a nice play.
The
tough
flag
run.
was thrown back at the 50, maybe holding on the Wildcats. But then 2 flags thrown at the very end of the play as the Wildcat fans were upset about something on the far side. The near judge, the only one who didn't throw his flag, is practicing throwing his flag up in the air. .105, Blaine, that's all we got left.
Yeah, but like I was saying, well, we'll wait for the call here.
So it is a hold against the Wildcats. And then after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Royals. So they'll walk off the 10, they'll walk off the holding, and then they'll get 15 yards after that, I think is how that works.
I think so, with how they're walking this off.
The flag was thrown at the Colgate 48. They walked it back to the 38, then 15 yards, or maybe the 49.
So you really wind up with only losing about 2 yards, off of where he went out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it winds up being a 15-yard gain instead of a 17-yard gain, basically, because of the penalties.
So the Wildcats will take over inside the 50 at the 46-yard line. Game clock now inside of 55 seconds. Grant and Walkup in the backfield. Grant gets the snap. Handoff, Walkup met in the backfield as the Royals are just sitting the house at this point. Up to the 45, picks up a yard on that run. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, did a good job to fight to pick up the yard that he did because he had Royals around him pretty well as soon as he was getting that handoff. But Walkup does a good job of fighting through it and getting.
That'll be the end of the game. They don't have to run another play.
It's in number 45.
As there's about 4 seconds between the play clock and game clock.
That's the ball game, ladies
the
and
Community
gentlemen.
Christian Royals, they will
Royals
improve
53.
to 3-3 on the season.
Wildcat 20.
2-1 in
Join
district
us
play.
this week at Tishomingo.
As the Wildcats will fall to 4-2, 1-2
kickoff.
in district play. Stick around for the
Thank you
Lucinda
for
Holland
coming to
Farmers
tonight's game.
Agent
Please do us a big favor and help us keep
post-game
Royals
show. We'll
Clubhouse
take a break
nice
right
and
here
clean.
on
Please gather up all
107.5
your
KZIG, The Rock.
Please gather up all the trash around
In a
you.
world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
And we're back here from Norman as the Wildcats fall 53-20. Again, they fall to 4-2 overall, 1-2 in district play. Fall out of the number 4 spot in the district standings. Blaine has some end of the game stats for the Wildcats.
Yeah, final stats for the Wildcats: 9 first downs, 24 carries for 116 yards, 7 out of 21 throwing as a team for 111 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, lost 1 fumble. 9 penalties for 80 yards, 3 out of 10 on third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down. Some quick individual stats. Trip Jones had 2 catches for 22 yards. Davis Grant, 5 rushes for 53 yards, 2 out of 5 throwing the ball for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tristan Trevathan had 1 carry for 2 yards, 5 catches for 89 yards, and the big 69-yard touchdown. Rushing the ball here, let's see. Che Barnett had 6 carries for 53 yards, had a big about 40-yard carry on the first first real drive of the game that you had as an offense to set you up for that first score. Hemphill had 3 carries for 7 yards. Bryson Stowe, 5 carries for negative 13 yards for Stowe. Stowe was kind of the recipient of the bad luck of seemed like every time we handed it to Stowe, there was several Royals in the backfield immediately to greet him. So that's some individual stats for Community Christian as a team. 25 first downs, 49 carries for an even 400 yards, 3 out of 8 throwing the ball for 51 yards. They lost 1 fumble on the muffed punt. They had 11 penalties for 124 yards. They were 5 out of 12 on 3rd down, 1 of 3 on 4th down, and they did make the 37-yard field goal right before half.
That was the end of the game stats. This is the Lucinda Holland Farmers Agent postgame show. Lucinda Holland is a farmer's insurance agent serving our community. She's always just a phone call away at 580-889-3147. We'll take one more break. When we return, we'll have the First Bank star of the game right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Colgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Colgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And welcome back to the Lucinda Holland Farmers Agent postgame show. If you're looking for an insurance agent who can help you understand your options, call Lucinda at 580-889-3147. It's now time for the First Bank star of the game. You can get paid for making good grades with First Bank's iStudent checking account, good for ages 13 to 21. For more information, visit any First Bank location and ask about First Bank's iStudent checking, available at all First Bank locations.
And tonight, Cody, we're going to go with Davis Grant coming in relief for the injured Colby Brown at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
And his final stats, he rushed the ball 5 times for 53 yards, was 2 out of 5 throwing the ball for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So good job in relief coming in for the injured Colby Brown at the quarterback position. Did a pretty nice job there in the second half, did Davis Grant. He's our star of the game.
That was the First Bank star of the game. And this has been the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. We'll wrap things up here from Norman again. The Wildcats come up short 53-20 here in this district game. Again, it is a Thursday night football game next week at home against Davis. We will have pregame at 6:45. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock. We'll wrap things up here. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know it got off to a rough start, but thank you for sticking around with us wherever you were, however you were. We hope you enjoyed it. And join us next week. On behalf of myself, Cody Newberry, Blaine Riley, and Nathan Harden, everybody back at the Mothership in Durant. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Join us next week, 6:45 pregame for the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show. We'll wrap things up here. We'll see you next Thursday right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Thank you for listening to Colgate Wildcat Football. The 2024 Colgate Wildcats are presented by First Bank. The Wildcats are sponsored by Brown's Funeral Service and Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland. The Colgate Wildcats are brought to you by Studeville Ford, Shamrock Bank, and Logan & Sons. Colgate Wildcat Athletics are also sponsored by Cole County Farm Bureau, Triple Heart Boutique, and H&L Customs. Also helping to bring you the Colgate Wildcats, the RX Shop, and Cole County Community Hospital. The Wildcats are sponsored in part by Flower Garden and the Cole County Tag Agency. This has been Colgate Wildcat Football.